In a stunning diplomatic twist, Europe and China, divided by values, but now united by necessity, are forging an uneasy alliance to survive Trump's economic onslaught. At the 13th EU-China Strategic Dialogue in Brussels, EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi stood together, not as friends, but as allies against a common threat: US President Donald Trump's brutal tariffs. Trump has rocked global markets with a 145% tariff on Chinese goods and threats of a 50% levy on EU exports. Under pressure, Brussels and Beijing are choosing survival over ideology, an economic axis of necessity in the making.
China is a major economic partner for the European Union, but we must address the persistent challenges such as the limited market access and broader economic imbalances. I think it's in this time of geopolitical tension where we really have to uphold the international law and rules-based global order.
But Europe didn't hold back. Kallas slammed China's rare earth curbs, unfair trade, and support for Russia. Still, the EU reaffirmed its One China policy, signaling it won't burn bridges. Kallas also warned against coercion over Taiwan. China struck a cooperative tone. Wang Yi positioned Beijing as a stabilizer, offering multilateral cooperation to counter America's trade aggression.
The overall tone of China's relations with the EU should be cooperation rather than division. What we need to do is enhance mutual understanding, build trust, and promote mutual respect.
But Europe walks a fine line. Drawing closer to China could isolate it from Washington, especially with a $300 billion trade deficit on the table. Talks also covered Ukraine, the Middle East, and hybrid threats, but deep human rights rifts remain. As a pivotal summit approaches, Trump's tariff storm may have done the unthinkable, pushing Europe and China closer, out of strategic survival, not friendship,